and I am here today on Wednesday, and we gonna give you a Wednesday video. So today I'm gonna talk about two things. So I watched the show Being Mary Jane on BET. It's one of like my favorite shows. Gabrielle Union is a goddess. Okay. The episode was about this story that Mary Jane finds about a young African-American teenager. Why did I put it like that? Like I'm on the news or something. A black child, okay, this black guy was wearing a skirt and a leather jacket and, you know, something that young thug would wear, and his daddy saw him and beat his ass about it. And Mary Jane was like, that's assault. This is a story. Like, we can run with this. And Michael Ealy's character is all like, nah, no, that's not news. That's a father doing his job. I don't get with people at the thought process of it's okay to beat your almost grown kids in public because you're just doing your job. What? Like, if I ever caught my son wearing a skirt, my first thought wouldn't be, well, let me beat the shit out of you because you're black, and we don't do that. It would be, motherfucker, that better not be one of my good skirts. Is that designer? Yeah, it better not be. Yeah, you better made that skirt on your own. Wearing my fucking clothes. Like, that's where my head would be. Just don't touch my shit. But I'm not going to review the whole episode, but I'm going to review a line that stuck out to me. So when Mary Jane is trying to break down to Michael Ealy's character how this is assault and this is news because it happens a lot in the black community where we're stifled because a lot of us are LGBT people by our parents, Michael Ealy's character says in this little meeting that him, Mary Jane, and the other lead character, Rhonda, are having, and he goes, if you're going to be this different in the black community, you should expect some hit back. I remember I had to pause the TV, like Mary Jane's face was, and mine was, because you know what pisses me off about that line? It's because it took me back to when I was in the 5th grade and I was in a predominantly black school and I was in the Maroon 5 and No Doubt and Billy Idol and all of these white artists that my black counterparts didn't seem to think was okay, and so they bullied me more. They wanted to fight me more. When I was 11 and 12, my mom let me go to like rock concerts and things like that, and I eventually ended up going to Warped Tour. I wanted to spike my hair. I remember I had a pink choker that had spikes on it that when we had dress down day, that's what they called it if you wore something other than your uniform, dress down day. And when we have dress down day, I'd wear my pink choker and my wristbands, and like I was being my authentic self. But my black counterparts felt that I was either trying to be white or I was being a little too weird because black people don't act like that. What was great about the episode and what's great about the writing is Michael Ealy's character is showing that there are so many black men and women who feel this way. Because even later in the episode, you see how Mary Jane has a problem with the fact that her new boyfriend crosses his legs and he wears skinny jeans and he drinks tea and he's a little more metrosexual. I hate because masculinity and the weight of who a black man is in how he dresses, especially within the black community. You either think somebody's gay because they like to wear a skirt, or you think a man is gay because he likes a reality show that has a bunch of chicks on it. Like, there's too much this is gay, that is gay, this is wrong, that is wrong. I'm a very proud bisexual black woman, and for years, too many black people were telling me what I could and could not do and how I'm making the black community look bad because I want piercings and I want tattoos and I want to be different. And it's hard. It's so hard when you have a ton of voices telling you that you're weird and that they won't want to be friends with you and that they're purposely going to fight you because they hate how different you are, and you only have one voice sticking up for you the entire time, which, thank God, my mother wasn't like the character's mother on the father on the show, when he just wanted to dismiss his son and assume he was gay just because he wanted to wear a skirt and he's a fruit. My mother was like, dress how you want to dress, be who you want to be. And when I would be in the office after getting into a fight with somebody who felt I wasn't being black enough because I wanted to go to a fucking Maroon 5 concert, my mother said, why the fuck does it matter who my daughter listens to? I like David Bowie. Does that mean I'm not a black woman? I remember she said that to my principal, who said, well, if your daughter wasn't so strange, or if she acted more black. Teachers and principals have actually said that to my mother. So that scene and this whole episode really hit hard with me because it was so realistic. And it really shows how detrimental you can be to a child's development, all because you associate gender and gender roles to clothes. When I was younger, my mother told me I could wear whatever the fuck I wanted to wear, that there were no boy clothes and girl clothes, that there are just clothes. And that people should be able to wear what the fuck they want. But we will always, no matter where we progress as a society, especially in the black community, there will always be people like Michael Ealy's character and like the boys' character on the show who constantly want to put you down or think you deserve any kind of fucked up treatment you get because you're black and you want to be weird. So that blew my fucking mind, but I had to touch on that real quick because I've gone through it, and to watch it on TV, you're like, wow, but like, you know, it's real. It's just, you know, I thought they did a really good job, and I thought the whole episode itself was really great, but I just had to talk about that because I thought that was pretty dope. It was an interesting scene, but I thought the whole delivery and how we get there is pretty dope that they even brought it up. So the next thing I want to touch on is something that I saw on the internet that made me go, who the fuck asked you? So back in November of 2016, Thought Catalog produced an article titled 35 Fashion Don'ts for Girls According to 35 Guys. Why are we asking men about women's fashion? Unless you are Tom Ford or Roberto Cavalli or Michael Costello or Zach Posen or Isaac Mizrahi. I don't want to hear what you think about my clothes, okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But this is what blew me. Number 33, don't buzz cut your hair. Buzz cuts and pixie cuts. My hair is mine. It's not yours. I don't give a fuck if you don't like my pixie cut, my bald head, my wigs, my weaves. It's not up to you. Oh my God. Don't cover yourself in piercings was my favorite. Because it was lovely. This is what I don't get when they make articles about this. Why are you pushing this misogynistic narrative of men saying what women shouldn't be doing because we don't like it, so stop doing it. It's my fucking body. I don't really give a goddamn if you don't like that. I got long ass acrylic nails, which was also on the list. Oh, and wacky lipstick colors. You ain't kissing me, bitch. Like, what? I don't get it. Don't cake your makeup up. Don't add blonde streaks to your hair. Don't shave the sides of your heads. All of these don't. And before I get any men in my comments talking about well, they make those articles for men too. I know they do. And no bitch should be telling a man what he should and should not be wearing. But my problem with this is you see way too many articles of women and men, especially men, telling women what they don't like as if we have to change it in order for you to get on in the world. What is that? What is that? What? If you don't like women that have long nails, find a bitch who don't paint hers or do hers. If you don't like a woman with piercings, oh my God, there's like a shit ton of women who don't have any. Or, oh my God, here's another concept. If you don't like caked up makeup, oh my God, you could, oh my God, date someone who doesn't fucking wear makeup. Like, we don't need these lists. We really don't need them. We already have a government and an administration that's gonna try to dictate what women can do with their bodies. We really don't need the input of 35 men who, by the way, wanted to stay anonymous. We don't need you. Okay, I don't care. No one asked. Stop it. I mean, Total Catalog asked, but I didn't. I mean, I hate, because you know one reason I hate these lists is because they make it seem as if there aren't women who don't do these things that these men aren't finding. Like, she's probably at fucking Whole Foods, standing by the wine, right there. Like, Oh my God. And then the last thing I wanted to touch on was something that I saw that made me so fucking mad, where it's gonna be real quick. So another thing, Cosmopolitan released an article titled "A Rapist and the Victim Come Together to Tell Their Story." What you mean? The rapist and the victim? First of all, we don't need to be coming together for you to sell your side of shit. You're the rapist. You don't get a side. You should be in jail. Why is this an article? See, why would you post something like this, Cosmopolitan? Because you're pushing this narrative as if men who rape, and even women who rape, men who rape have some type of claim sake over the situation, and they can add their own 2 cents to try to make it seem like they're not that bad of a guy when really they are. You're progressing rape culture with these kinds of things. Fuck. Like, that is the dumbest shit. Why would you publish that? And furthermore, why would you do a talk with your rapist? I mean, I'm not gonna judge girl. I don't know where she's at mentally in the process of moving on and forgiveness, but I think it's so irresponsible to young girls who read Cosmo and are on Twitter to see a title like that and actually think, oh, well, we should probably hear what he has to say. No, we shouldn't. What? I'm not like extremely worked up about it. I just think it's so fucking insane. Like, I know these things are real. I know they happen. I know the society we live in. I know an answer to a lot of my questions where I go, why the fuck is that a thing? It's just seeing something so fucking unnecessary. You're just like, why is this a thing? But anyway, that was my Wednesday video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I didn't film on Sunday or Monday. I didn't film on Sunday because it was the Super Bowl, and I didn't film on Monday because, you know, there's nothing to talk about. I was really busy on Monday too. Plus, you know, there's nothing to talk about. Plus, you're gonna see me on Wednesday, duh, and Friday, and you will see me this Sunday. Just last week was the Super Bowl. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below what you thought about any of the topics I brought up today. And like I say at the end of every video, if no one's told you that you're awesome and that they love you, I think you're awesome and I love you. Peace.